repeat the last line?
I said that
Parasong.
you could always do the parasong thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little
So
stuffy, little stuffy. But
no,
the
it's
whole
my
parasong shadow
recording
tag,
stopped. We have the 10-minute mark.
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. But
So Mega
parasong shadow
Gengar.
tag, yeah,
So
that's a thing.
yeah. So Mega Gengar. I'm hoping to see OU out of
I'm
him.
almost guaranteeing OU because he was already in OU.
Only problem with him right now though is he loses Levitate, so he now dies to Earthquake.
Very true, very true. But
And you can't even
at the
balloon
same
him.
time, yeah, that's true. You can't balloon him either, so that could cause him to drop out of the OU tier. But he is quick. He does have decent special attack. It's situational. You got to know what's going to be coming up, and you have to be able to predict things. So, is he usable in OU? Yes, definitely. But will he stay in OU as how
Mm,
it's rated? Maybe. It's really up to if how badly Earthquake is going to rock this thing's world.
like no
Um,
one else. All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
going to say
pause
it's
real
either
quick.
Borderline or OU.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Just wanted
Yeah,
to make
that's how I
sure.
recorded the video with us on Minecraft.
No, I know, but I just want to make sure. So Gengar's done. So we're gonna go on to.
Kangaskhan.
All right, gonna rant here for a minute.
Go ahead.
This thing is wrong on so many levels.
How
This
so,
is
my
the
good sir?
feel bad Pokemon. This is feel bad for your opponent. You ever heard of the term kick a baby?
Yep.
My Hypnon never hits. Is never gonna go in a team again.
Yeah, I can't blame you there.
Cause I don't want to kick a baby. I
Not
joke
only
about
does
it, but I don't want to legitimately kick a baby, which is what Mega Kangaskhan says. Here, hit the little one. It's okay.
hit the little one. It's okay. Um,
On the other hand,
moving
now,
on. Go ahead.
on the other hand, here, this little fucker needs to be kicked
Yeah,
because
to be
parental
fair,
bond is bullshit.
it isn't. It is not because bearing in mind that Kangaskhan isn't all that impressive of an attacker. Yeah, parental bond says, "Hey, I can attack twice, but my second attack hits half as hard," which is always great. The attack stats leave something to be desired as well as the other stats.
We need to
So
play this. I need to play around with this Pokemon.
I want to toy around with it and see what it's going to do. As for what tier though, um, I
Well, here's the
don't
reason I want to
really
play
know.
around with it. It can learn a lot, and I mean a lot, of the multi-hit moves.
True, and I want to see if that actually does work. Like, if it does, it
Because
says even Sucker Punch, dude. Can you
we got
imagine
to
how
play
devastating
around with this
this
thing, is what we got to do.
Sucker
Because
Punch Outrage? I'm seeing a lot of moves that should just be make it like a frickin' truck.
here's the thing, though, is I'm curious to see how Sucker Punch is going to format and how multi-hit formats. Once you figure this out, though, oh,
Yeah, that's the
if
thing is
it
that
works
if it
like I think it will work, you can multi-hit, and imagine if you had the luck. I realize this is going to be luck because you don't have Technician, you don't have the item that does it for you. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
switch
and then it
one,
goes to
two, three,
and then
four,
it goes to
five.
parental bond activates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be a lot of health away. That's just like health be gone. We're gonna call it Kangaskhan.
Or even better, if they have a Pokemon with no guard out. Which, however, the only issue with that is they're all fucking fighting types. So you're gonna get rocked if you don't die. However, if you're that lucky, you could probably easily truck them with the no guard because you can't miss.
Yeah, but still, outraging and all. You got so many options. I, it, no idea yet. Let's just put it like that. Megas Kangaskhan, no idea. We still have to play this thing.
Like I want to toy around with it. I won't say anything until I see how this thing actually performs because, like right now, my best guess is going to be borderline, and that's only because there's so many fighting types in the OU tier that, especially ones with anything priority of any kind, like Mach Punch on it, are going to rock this thing. You want to punch a baby in the face? Be my guest, but you know, it's just I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'm really not.
Yeah, I mean its total stats are kinda when it breaks down to everything, but that potential of doing a lot of damage real quick Like I said,
Yeah.
just being able to go up against, say, like, you can't sash the thing, so you. Okay, say for
Y-
example, you come in against a fully health gimped Garchomp. I don't, when I
Sure,
say
why not?
gimped, I mean it just for some reason it's holding a lagging tail.
Which would
You
be
you had a
weird, but alright.
Slowbro come in first, go trick lagging tail, and switch out into this thing, and you go outrage.
That would be mean as hell.
That would hurt. This is Magical Christmas Land, mind you, but if just as an example, like it could push a lot of damage real quick, so I'm kind of curious to see how this thing will work.
But overall tier, so far I have to say borderline, but it could be anywhere.
It could go anywhere. I don't see it being an OU very
I don't see it
much.
being anything over OU. It might hit OU depending on how people
Oh yeah,
use it,
this
but
thing's never getting into Ubers. Let's just throw that out there right now. This thing is never getting into Ubers.
oh, no way in hell. There's too many fighting types and there's too much overpowered stuff. But
Yeah.
anyways, moving on.
All
Mega
right.
Pinsir.
Okay. You start since you had a little bit of a lead on me on that one.
All right, so Mega Pinsir. It's a fucking beetle with wings. The fuck else can we really say about it? They gave it wings, they gave it flying type, and they gave it aerial aid. What does aerial aid do, you may ask? It freaking turns normal moves into fighting type move or flying type
Flying type
moves, not
moves.
fighting. I had to correct myself. I misread that when I did that. Stats wise, really good attack stat, decent defense stat,
Decent speed
uh,
stat.
an okay speed stat, but that's about all you got. Looking at the move pool, let's see here. I'm seeing some really good fighting type stuff,
What
and
does it
I
learn?
mean you got it's
No.
well. Let's see. It's got Exorcism for your bug type. You've got the
Giga
option of Storm
Impact.
Throw for fighting type or Superpower for fighting type. Swords Dance is obviously going to be a thing on that. Um, let's see. Flying type move. I'm pretty sure you can learn acrobatics on this fucking thing.
Well, again, we got to keep the ability in mind too. It can learn Giga Impact,
It could do Giga
Flying
Impact
Stab,
and
sure.
Flying Step. Yeah, yeah, I could. That would be fucking devastating.
Here's the problem with the thing. You chuck a rock at it, it dies.
Yeah, rock, fire, electric.
It's got a 4 times weakness to rock.
I know. I'm just saying that those three are like going to be the big things that are going to truck through this thing, and you're not even going to notice it. Like, I
Well,
don't think it's going to have any kind of a presence, to be honest.
what? Well, if Cerebide's right, it takes 2 times. It takes super effective damage from fire, electric, ice, flying, and then it takes 4 times damage to rock. That's not good.
That's a lot
A
of fucking,
lot of weakness.
lot of weakness. Not an amazing amount of resistance. I mean, ground type no longer hits it. Woohoo! Who cares? Fighting type again, no one cares. Grass, no one cares. It's got three resistances. None of them are worth anything. Not in this thing.
Not really. All right, so BLUUNU, like anywhere in there. It's yay! Pinsir got an upgrade. It's still Pinsir with shit.
I'm saying underused. Fuck that. It ain't even gonna hit borderline.
This guy. The
I hate this fucking
Gyarados.
thing.
Gyarados.
All I have to say is
Gyarados is not an upgrade.
I have to say they made it into a fucking flying chode. That's what they freaking turned it into.
It's
That's what
horrible.
it became. It got shorter. It just got shorter and got wings. That's all they
It's
did.
it is the atrocious Pokemon.
It is. It really is. Oh
All
my
right.
god.
So,
Ability Mold Breaker. Woohoo.
eh, not horrible. Not
Not a
great.
horrible ability,
Not
but
horrible. Rather have Levitate
I would. Stats.
or
Attack
Moxie.
stat. Moxie would be better. Attack stat. Good. Um,
Feel good. Speed. Special defense.
let- everything else.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not a Mega Evolve. That's an accidental click right there. I showed everybody Lapras.
How did you fucking? I don't even want to know.
It's at the bottom of the page, man.
Oh, but anyway,
Yeah, it's atrocious. I don't like it. It now dies to Fairy.
now dies to fairies. It fucking dies to. It can be hit by ground
Fighting.
types now, which is annoying. or I almost said double electric, but it's not.